This is a vast country with mountains running to the horizon, and it is well known for it is the birthplace of a king, a saint, and of the first Vietnamese monarchy. Vestiges of the ancient capital are still visible. The royal proclamations issued by King Lý Thái Tổ that announced the shifting of the capital 995 years ago still seems to be clearly heard. We would like to bring you to some historical vestiges, temples, and newly discovered caves in the picturesque Halong Bay on land on the occasion of the coming spring. Hoa Lư, Vietnam's ancient capital. From 938 to 944, Dinh Bo Linh, a son of a mandarin, followed his mother to Hoa Lư from Hoan Prefecture. Talented Dinh Bo Linh gained admiration from young people of the time. After 20 years of fighting, he quelled the 12 warlords of trouble and became King Dinh Tiên Hoàng in 968. He then named the country Đại Cổ Việt and built the capital in Hoa Lư. In the temple, the parallel sentences say that Đại Cổ Việt country was equal to the Chinese Sung dynasty. Hoa Lư capital was equal to the Han's Trang An capital. King Dinh Tiên Hoàng authorized the production of the first coin currency of our country. From 981 to 1009, succeeding King Dinh Tiên Hoàng, King Lê Đại Hành continued maintaining Hoa Lư as the capital of the country. With significant agricultural and craft development, our country became equal to neighboring countries. We then put an end to 1,000-year domination by the northern invaders, entering a new era of independence and national unification. The ancient capital of Hoa Lư has external city, internal city, and southern city, with a total area of about 300 hectares. The whole capital city was surrounded by natural and man-made walls. Although the walls no longer exist, we can find them in the song about King Dinh Tiên Hoàng that can be literally translated as follows. The previous dynasty had chosen the right place, with natural walls and geographically advantageous features where there are long caves and wide caverns, tigers wandering and apes swinging. Under the Lý dynasty, 1010-1225, King Lý Thái Tổ officially recognized Hoa Lư as the first political, economic, and cultural center of the United Independent Đại Cổ Việt. Hoa Lư was considered the birthplace of the Vietnamese feudal states. Lý Công Uẩn, the creator of the Lý dynasty, the founder of Đại Việt civilization and then Thăng Long Hanoi capital, was one of the founders of Vietnam. It is King Lý Thái Tổ who made a judicious decision to move the capital to Hanoi. Today, the historic royal proclamations of shifting the capital still echoes in Hoa Lư. Đại La is at the heart of heaven and earth. Its position is like a rolling dragon, a sitting tiger. It has the right view and perspective, north, south, east and west. It looks over to rivers and leans against the mountains. The land is large and flat, high and spacious. Looking over the country, this is the only area of true scenic beauty. It deserves to be the land where talented people gathered and the land of royalty ever after. Joining a historical tour of Ninh Binh, you would not only see the ancient capital of Hoa Lư, but also know about eminent people like Đinh Điền, Trịnh Tu, Liêu Cơ, Nguyên Bác, or Queen Mother Dương Văn Nga, who sacrificed their life for the country. You will have an opportunity to learn about monk Nguyễn Minh Khong, born in Gia Thang Commune, Gia Viễn District. In his temple, you can see the traces of a lamb and books, and his name closely related to the four sacred objects of the An Nam Đại Việt country. The saying, a king was born where people are knowledgeable, a saint was born where people are thoughtful, refers to this unique place of the country. In the Trang An tourism complex, there are many caves and caverns connecting to one another over tens of kilometers. Tourists can go by boat, watching the scenery, listening to legends of the Dinh and Lê kings. This is called Cave Cavern Exploration Tour that provide you with plenty of historic knowledge. The government allocates large investment in this type of tourism. In this place, lots of mysteries about Đinh Lê Lý Trần dynasties are still hidden under the ground. We offer 6 different tours covering 36 caves and caverns.
Chiều về Tam Cốc quê tôi, nước xanh xanh tận chân trời, thuyền ai mở trong bóng núi, lững lờ ngày trôi. Ninh Bình ơi, nơi đất thiêng sông núi bao đời, nơi vua Đinh vua Lê dựng nước, bến Vân Sàng ân tình quê tôi. Ninh Bình quê mình ơi, sông đáy trong xanh, thúy sơn cao vời vợi, mênh mông chiều.
After visiting alcohol-producing cave, you will go to the Chen Temple, where General Chen Quy-Minh, who guarded the Sernam frontier passage, is worshipped. In the breathtaking scenery appears forests, valleys, streams, and many unique architectural works. They are valuable to both tourism and history. This temple was built many years ago and has been renovated. Most remarkable to this temple is the row of 6 stone pillars skillfully carved with lively dragon, beavers, turtles, and phoenix. During the tour through Trang An Cave, you will also visit the Khong residence, where there is a 1,000-year-old Chinese fig with round and flat fruits. The residence is related to the legend of King Đinh Tiên Hoàng decease. The loyal mandarins of the early Đại Cổ Việt are worshipped here. Spiritual life of the people of Đại Cổ Việt was linked to Buddhism and the old pagodas in the ancient capital of Hoa Lư in Trang An Caves. In the middle of Ninh Binh town stands Dục Thủy Mountain, or Non Nước Mountain. That used to be the coastal observation post under the Chen dynasty. On the mountain, there is the so-called wind tower, where you can find poems in Chinese on the cliff. This mountain reminds of Trương Hán Siêu, a great intellectual of the Chen dynasty, who greatly contributed to the development of the country. Ninh Binh was of great military importance, with Tam Điệp Biên Sơn as a line of defense and Yên Mơ as a border pass, guarding the seaport day and night. Nguyễn Trãi, when visiting this place, wrote the following: "The god of tiger passed there at midnight, while the moon was glistering, the wind breezing amidst wonders, thousands of bamboo shoots coming up, and water running like a green winding snake." Continue our trip. We reached the Bai Ding Pagoda. Amidst the sky stands a pagoda. On top of the mountain are 3 caves. In the Bai Ding Pagoda, god of mountains, Buddha, and the famous monk Nguyễn Minh Khong are worshipped. King Quang Trung held the sacrifice ceremony before the decisive battle against the Qing troops here. The local authorities are investing to make this place a cultural ecotourism area. It has been said under the Ding Lê Lý dynasty, Buddhism flourished and was considered as the national religion. In every dynasty, the most talented and virtuous monk was conferred the national bonds. Ninh Binh, in cooperation with the Buddhist Association of Vietnam, has prepared to build a spiritual center at Bai Dinh Mountain. Here you can enjoy 500 huge stone statues, 5 bronze statues weighing from 50 tons to 60 tons each, and a 60-ton bronze bell with correlative musical stone. After the victory over the first invasion of the Yuan troops in 1258, King Trần Thái Tông ceded his throne to his son. He returned to this place and established the Vũ Lâm Palace to lead a religious life and support his son in the fight against the Yuan troops in 1285 and in 1288.
Nam mô A Di Đà Phật, Nam mô A Di Đà Phật, chư thần thần tấu Việt Nam vua cầu phúc phúc lai, cầu tài tài trí sở cầu như ý nguyện.
The Trần Kings are worshipped at the Thái Vi Temple. At its gate, 6 stone pillars carved with dragons and parallel sentences show the national determination to build and defend the country. Tourists can also see in front of the temple an intact marble well. On either side of the triumphal arch, 2 stone horses remind of King Trần Nhân Tôn's poem, which can be literally translated as follows. Our country has gone through 2 fierce wars. We have been able to defend our country. From Văn Lâm, we will go to Tam Cốc Cave by boat. Along the winding river, you will see a continental Hạ Long with mouth of civil Mandarin, military Mandarin, eagle beak, etc. Amidst the sounds of rowing boats, the breeze and bird songs, you will feel like being mingled with nature. About 2 kilometers from Tam Cốc is the Big Động Pagoda that is named the second most picturesque cave, second to Hương Tích. Another name for this pagoda is White Gem in a Deep Cave. From Ha Pagoda or Lower Pagoda, you walk up 120 steps to Trung Pagoda or Middle Pagoda, where you can see the name Big Động. Then going up 20 steps, you will reach a sanctuary where a bronze bell made in 1707 and 3 imposing statues are kept. Finally, we arrive at Thượng Pagoda, or Top Pagoda, from where you can see green mountains, golden paddy fields, and the Hoang Long River. Ninh Binh also has traditional craft villages well known in North Vietnam. For instance, the embroidery village of Văn Lâm, the stone carving village of Ninh Binh. The seagrass village, with various types of seagrass products, available in Asia and Europe, is one of tourist attractions. The stone church of Phat Diệm is the most attractive there. That is a combination of traditional Vietnamese and European architecture. The building of the church started in 1883 and completed in 1889. This is a place of attraction for both domestic and foreign tourists. Kim Sơn is also the homeland of Nguyễn Công Trứ, a famous agronomist. The word Kim Sơn means an area with golden soil. Visiting Kim Sơn, you should not forget the Trung Tu temple where the national hero is worshipped. Leaving Kim Sơn, you will go to the Cuc Phương National Park. This is an area of 220,000 hectares. There you will see endless mountains and find yourself lost in a huge, pristine forest among 1,000-year-old trees. The scenery looks mighty and romantic. Besides various flora, there are 450 precious species of animals. Many of them have been registered in the World Red Book. Leaving the Cuc Phương primeval forest, you can go and enjoy swimming in hot springs. This area is recently explored to attract more tourists to Ninh Binh. Continuing your trip, you will arrive at the largest preserved flooded land in the north. This area is called Van Long, situated in Gia Viễn district, covering nearly 3,000 hectares, including rocky mountains, underwater diversified flora. In addition, you can also see the rare white-bottomed langurs. Van Long is extremely beautiful, with famous rocks, cliffs that look like a forest of Đại Việt flags. Apart from usual tour to Tam Cốc, Bích Độc and Văn Chinh, the authorities and locals now organize eco-tours. With pristine landscapes and ancient pagodas and temples, the place is magnificent. Standing under big Chinese fig trees, you can hear the breeze of nature and whispers of the old times. Coming to this land, you can enjoy songs sung by a famous old singer called Ha Thị Cầu. She is not only the bride of Ninh Binh, but the unique artist of our country who can sing traditional tunes.
Thăng Long mà đại thắng thời ta gót ngoảnh lên núi mà thủy vương là tiếng cổ đô vua Đinh Thiên Hoàng làm mà hát cò đôi tay đẹp trời nhị nguyệt tứ quân.
Outstanding people have brought a complete face to the ancient capital that only a few places can be compared with. The Ninh Binh Provincial Communist Party and people are doing their best to improve the infrastructure and human resources of the tourism industry to make Ninh Binh an attractive and unique tourist attraction of the country. Spring has come to every family. People of the ancient capital of Trang An welcome spring with ornamental plants and flowers. The nice cultural traits of the ancient of Hoa Lư are awakening. Ninh Binh tourism is ready for their opportunities to prosper. With the implementation of Decision 82 of the Prime Minister issued on April the 29th, 2003 on investment plan oriented to 1,000 years of Thăng Long in 2010, Ninh Binh will become one of the most fascinating tourist destinations in Vietnam. In the near future, Hoa Lư Trang An will be listed as World Heritage by UNESCO. Welcoming the new year and 1,000 years of Thăng Long Hanoi, the ancient capital of Hoa Lư is becoming a new destination for us and our friends all over the world.